T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now I'm going to be reviewing Transformers Bumblebee, Cyberverse Adventures Bumblebee. Bumblebee is a deluxe class figure, one of the first deluxe class figure in a main line since Transformers Prime, to be honest, because they stopped having deluxe class figures. Cool thing about these deluxe class figures is you get to build a figure. You get to build McAdam. And he comes with the lower abdomen and crotch. So, bad part is you need to buy 8 characters. 8 characters. And I have no clue who Thunderhowl is. Out of these, I may end up getting Optimus and Megatron. Hot Rod if he's good, and probably RC because RC. Maybe I'll end up getting all of them. You never know. I don't know how the other figures in this wave or this subline of Cyberverse figures are, but this one makes me appreciate Siege even more. They made a deluxe class figure and it has a lot of the stuff that the Siege have, but it's using old school type engineering. Like Siege doesn't use ball joints anymore. They use pins for all of the joints. You don't see any ball joints at all on any of the Siege figures. And you can see pretty much the same height, so they really are deluxe class. But the plastic, it's lighter on plastic as well, so that's unfortunate. Now, before I make things up, let me put Sideswipe and with his weapon on there and weigh him. He is 2.9 ounces. This Bumblebee with his weapons, it's 2.3 ounces. You can do your own calculations to grams if you want. But, cheaper feeling plastic aside and ball joints, he does look good and he looks stunning in the packaging. That's what made me want to get it. Like, seeing the bright colors and seeing actual paint on the thing made me really, really like it. And I know it has more articulation and has the appropriate articulation that Bumblebee is supposed to have. Now, let's get into it. You see all that. Here's the side. Here's the back with the weapons stored. I'm going to take the weapons off now that you see how they store. Well, yeah. But the only thing about the design that I don't like, this half a butt situation. I can't remember. I had a toy a while ago, a Transformer a while ago that had like half a butt look. I mean, that's like the front looks full. But then back here, it's like, okay, let's not put a cover on that. But yeah, it's still cool. Let's show you his articulation. The head is on a ball joint. It can go up and down a little bit. It can rotate, but it seems to only rotate to about there and then stops. The shoulders can go up and down. They were normally on the cartoon, they have shoulders all the way up here for some crazy reason. But it's on the ball joint, and he has all of this. It's hindered outward, so he doesn't have any real outward motion beyond that. He has the ball joint, so you can get all of this. And they amazingly put swiveling wrist right here, which is cool. There's a waist rotation. Legs go out to there. Kick all the way back. Kick all the way forward. He has thigh swivel. But when I'm posing him, I tend not to even use the daggone thigh swivel. There's this. The foot can go down, and they added ankle pivot. So, yeah, they're trying to give deluxe class figures, give all of them ankle pivot. I'm honestly shocked that he has rotating wrist. That's the main thing that's shocker to me. Here is the weapon, or his main gun right here. That's cool looking. It looks just like the show. And here is his little stinger weapon right here that he uses like Starscream's Null Ray. But he has it. As you can see, it's painted with silver. And he has a little blast effect. So like Siege, they're giving everybody blast effects, which is cool, since Siege Deluxe class figures don't come with a blast effect. But the trade-off, like I was mentioning, cheaper feeling plastic and no pins and whatnot. So I guess the pins add extra weight, and they can't have that and give us these effects and whatnot at the same time, I guess. Main gripe with this figure, though, that lifeless face. The cartoon, he does look like this sometimes when he's not talking and just thinking about something or just doing something in the background. But I think they should have gave him a smile or a frown or an excited face or something. That just looks dead, like he doesn't know what to do with his life. And when you do things like pose him with his weapons, it just look like, yeah, I guess I'll shoot, I guess. Or what the hell am I even doing? Any old who transformation. Gonna bring this back. Unpeg this. And it's kind of difficult to get your fingers up under here. I know that this line is probably more aimed towards kids, but still. Do that. Bring the head back to here. Push the arms up to there. Push the arms up to there. And now we can move these little shoulder joints up to this direction. And bring this up here. Kind of bend this forward. Wrap the shoulders or the front of the car around that. Leave everything like this. And the arms do peg onto these things on the side right there. You can lift this up. Take the legs, rotate them at the waist. And he transforms like Sideswipe that I was comparing him to. This, overlap that. Bring this up like this. Kind of shove this part underneath of the roof. Close this. And you kind of gotta flex this plastic into that slot right there on both sides. And now we can open the doors up, bend this, bend that down, and then close the doors into their little peg holes right there. And you have Bumblebee in his vehicle mode. And yeah, the plastic to me, and this is my opinion, I was talking to somebody else and they said opposite, but this plastic looks like the plastic on Ape Face. I do not look at it like, I don't like it. It's kind of see-through and waxy looking. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but yeah, that's my main gripe with this part of the figure. See, they put silver there. They put a lot of paint. No paint on this grill right there. No detail right there. He had the little fake lights right here, but he has no tail lights back there painted out. But he does have a significant amount of paint. And unfortunately, they couldn't put any of this blue paint on his rims. The rims were known to be like glowing and neon like Tron. But anyway, it rolls. And you can take this and put it right there so you can shoot. I didn't see anything in the instructions on where you can put this gun. And yeah, I don't know what to do with it. You can't put anything down here that's going to be dragging. And I don't know, maybe you could wedge it into there while you're transforming if you get really creative. Comparison, here he is next to Gundog. Besides him, here is an actual deluxe class next to this Bumblebee. Here's a little bit smaller. Here he is next to a Scout class vehicle. And here it is next to a Legends class vehicle. I'm not going to say that it's a bad figure. I would like it more if it had thicker feeling plastic. I would like it more if it didn't have ball joints. Like, we got away from ball joints a while ago, and now they're back with this line apparently. I mean, it's cool that they're giving us that Build-A-Figure, I guess. But, yeah. I don't know, these things aren't necessarily aimed towards my age demographic, but it is a deluxe class figure, an official deluxe class, and deluxes are a little bit more complex than your regular Cyberverse Warrior class figure. And I can see kids needing help with this, to be honest. Some of this stuff, the clearances and whatnot, getting it transformed is a little bit difficult. That head part, I had to use the instructions. I was embarrassed. I needed to use the instructions to figure that out. But anyway, it's cool that he comes with this effect right there. That's nice. The gun is super duper cartoon accurate. Where the heck did I put the gun? See, this is why you shouldn't have black plastic on top of a black backdrop. It's right in my daggone face and I couldn't see it. But this is the closest thing you're going to be getting to a masterpiece version of what we see on the cartoon. It looks just like the cartoon. It has all the articulation it needs. It even has friggin' angle pivot. And they put a little bit of effort into the weapons and whatnot, like I mentioned. The only thing that I complain about really fully is this dead, lifeless face. If you can get around that, then this should be fun. And if you're buying it for your kids or whatever, they probably won't care. They might not be as anal as I am with that right there. Anywho, thank you for watching. Until next time, T-Man978, out of here.
Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should